iron and breathing death!
Iron within, brothers. Yes, so, update, it's been a while. It's been so long, I've actually had my very first games of Warhammer 40k 9th edition. I got beaten handily, but no, it was good fun. It was good fun, but it is time to start a new project. So, a Venomcrawler. Now, from the, well, I say Dark Imperium, but it's the No Fear and First Strike sets I had. I have this fetid bloat drone, which, being Chaos Space Marines, I can't use because they don't have access to fetid bloat drones. But they do have access to venom crawlers. So that's what I'm going to turn this into. Now, I had to dig around my bits box. I've got these old Orc battle wagon tracks, as well as this like toy container pod and this lid from an old juice bottle. It's the kind that you get like really cheap toys from like arcades in. So I figured, well, rather than try and do the big spherical organic thing at the back, why not just try and do something a bit more industrial, like it's just carrying around this big vat of bubbling gooiness to spray on enemies. Now, I like the idea of changing how the bloat drone looks and making it fit the vision rather than just going, oh, let's just stick this on the back and, instead of it crawling, maybe it just flies. Or it's like, no. Let's actually try and make this look like the thing I'm trying to replicate. So to that end, I'm going to need to cut the face off the bloat drone, as you can see here, as well as the large bundle of cables that are coming from its mosquito-like stinger. Now at this stage I've not glued anything together. This has just been snipped off of the sprue and I've started making modifications using my jeweler's saw, but you get a feel for where this project is going. Now I'm going to apologise in advance. This isn't one of these projects where I sat down and smashed it all out in a weekend and got it done. This got shelved for many months. I worked on other things. And as you can see, many mornings would go by of coffee drinking while I tried to work this out. But here you can see the main bits that are going to be used. So you've got the main body. Now I've removed the eye piece, which I'm going to use at the front of it later. I've got the barrel, its big soul storing thing at the back. And I'm going to use one of the turbines from the kit to kind of create a spacer between the two, as well as keep some of the chaosy details like the spikes. So here we are just sawing through that now, and it's pretty easy with a jeweler's saw, although I'll say this, depending on how fast you go, it does actually heat up and melt the plastic, so that's what's coming up in a minute. But with a craft knife it pops right off. So the next step then, after more coffee and more time passes, is to glue that in place and then start figuring out how it all is going to go together. Because I knew the guns, I was just going to put them on the main tank, same as with the actual Venomcrawler kit. But then it's how am I going to attach these tank tracks, and as anyone that's seen my Venomcrawler knows, I didn't go with tank tracks in the end. And yeah, so other projects happened during this time, as you all know. So this got shelved and I just fiddled with it in my free time. So here you can see I made spider's legs just using plasticard. And then it's the slow process of trying to figure out how to make it look the part. Because at the end of the day, I knew that I wasn't going to be able to recreate the absurd level of details that Games Workshop has in their models. But I tell you what does help, getting the right size base. Now from their website they say it's on 100mm rounds, so all you need to do is go on eBay, buy the cheapest one available, and there you go. Yeah, you can see I used wires and different weathering paints to kind of give it a disgusting and gross surface, as well as a little tentacle coming out there. Yeah, have fun with it. Like at this point I wasn't even worrying about it. And then when painting came around, I kind of regretted that because I got it all over me. But here you go, the finished Venomcrawler. Now, as I said, this isn't a tutorial, this isn't a how to build, this is just me showing you what I did as an update to the army in general. I've since had a crazy amount of new models added to my Iron Warrior force. I've got an actual Vindicator now, as well as my Vindicator / Rhino that's got no faceplate, so I've got to figure that out. I have made additional silly purchases, as well as being gifted some fantastic Chaos bits by my friend Mitch. So shout out to Mitch for all the Dark Vengeance stuff. It will get painted, and I would still like the Hellbrute. That'd be pretty good. But yeah, so here we are at the end of the video. This is only a quick one just to keep you guys sort of knowing that I am making my Iron Warriors. Progress is slow but steady. And to show you kind of roughly what I did to make this Venomcrawler. It is just a fetid bloat drone turned on its side with a container toy stuck on it. And thank you, as always, to the Patreons that help to support everything that I do. So, from the top of the list, and I'm checking it twice to make sure I've not missed anyone, we have Blue Moon, Brian Crook, Camilo Quiroga, Colin Harvard, Curtis Nelson, Douglas Christie, MJ Dunton, Emma, James Alexander, Jeff Canavan, Jesse Perrett, Kevin McColdrick, Christian Kazmarski, and Mike P. So that's literally everyone shown on my Patreon. So if I have missed someone, I don't know what happened there, because James Alexander was missed from last month's video for some reason. I honestly don't know why. I want to say a warm welcome to Kevin McGoldrick and Jesse Perrett. It's always nice to have new people supporting everything I do. So, welcome everyone. Welcome everyone to 1 in 14 chance of winning a car every month. That's what we like. Thank you all for your continued support, and I will see you all in the next video.